What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new series on the channel here. As you can see on the screen, it is a red error message, but as you can tell from the title, what we're going to be playing through is Initial D 6AA, and this is the Japanese arcade game for the anime slash manga Initial D. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. This is going to be a fresh from nothing installation of the game, so there's going to be no like time logs or anything like that. Just me playing through the game, and I'm going to be playing on the Xbox One Elite controller with Techno Pirate. I believe, I'm not sure the version, but it's going to be Techno Pirate. And we're going to create a new card. I can't read any of what this says because I don't speak any Japanese. From the anime I've watched, I know what some words are, but I can't read any kanji or anything like that. I'm going to go with this dude. G from Bias Gamer, and there we go. So now we get to pick our car. I'm a Honda fanboy at heart, but I want to do something else. It's not a Honda, and that is going to be Evo 9. Love me some Evo 9. We're gonna do the blue manual. I don't know what area that is, but be nice. Amazing noise that clips the audio levels. Alright, so we're going to be getting into the story mode right here after this loading screen, and we're going to be racing. Oh wait, no, not after. You have to confirm, of course. But after this section of menus here, we're going to be racing first person in the story mode. And is no other than Kansai Drifto himself, Keisuke Takahashi. Now, unfortunately, I have no clue how to adjust the audio levels so that the the engine noises are higher than the music. You know, I love Your Beat as much as the next guy, but I'd rather hear the screaming engines over this extremely loud Your Beat. Now, this game requires a lot of concentration, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to commentate everything that's happening. I might just go into a blank state of mind and be playing the game to win at some points. And I'm not the best at this game, even though I've played some of it just to get the feel of it. Still not the best, but I'm getting there. I'm trying not to run into walls and stuff like that every corner. This game is very strange from the ones I play. I usually play sim racing games, but the arcade is a bit of a challenging thing here because like the physics are obviously not realistic at all. It's just like sliding around corners, but it's still pretty fun to play with these the Initial D characters and the cars you see in Initial D. And because of how quiet the engine noises are, I'm probably just going to be stuck at the top of a gear for 10-15 seconds, not knowing it because I can't hear the engine, and I'm more focused on the corners. That's really weird. Try my best here, but these physics are very strange. And I had to play around a lot with the Xbox One settings for the controller. So when I first started the game, the car would just pull off to the side, so I had to mess around with the settings in Techno Pirate to get this to work at this type of level. Even though sometimes it pulls, not as bad as it was before. And we're going to be coming around to the final corner here, I believe. We're going to be taking first place against Keisuke. There we go. Now with this game, you're supposed to have a card when you go to the arcade machine, and that saves your progress as you go through the game. But we have Technopirate, which emulates the card for us, so we can track and keep our progress. And yes, I know this game looks really weird and blocky and edgy. I can't really do anything about the settings. I can't really change emulation processors and stuff like that. So how the game looks is how the game looks, unfortunately. And with this game, we can unlock tuning parts from the points you get from winning each race. You can see here. And I'm going to be going with a strut bar for the first upgrade. Continue. And stage 2, we're going to be racing another familiar face here. Stage 4, Takumi. Or like, I guess that'd be the end of stage 4, stage 5, because he has the carbon hood. He's gonna have to give it 100%. Alright, Takumi. You'd think they'd make him super OP and have like him being the last rival. But I've not played the end of this game, so I'd have no clue what happens. But this game does progress in the order of the anime, in a way. Because, you know, the first person we raced was Keisuke. In the anime, the first person we see is Takumi versus Keisuke. Even though we're racing Takumi now as the second racer. It's kind of weird. And this Evo is huge compared to the 8.6. And as you can see, their collision is very weird. You just pass them like that. There's no damage things like you can scratch up and stuff like that. So you can just push past your enemy without any care in the world. Which is kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time, because you don't have to worry about scratching up your beautiful Evo. And that is lap 1 done. So one thing I wanted to talk about, if you've been a follower of the channel for a while, you know I posted a video saying I bought a PS2 to play PS2 games, and that was like a long time ago, like 5-6 months. But since then I've sold that PS2, and today, in the mail, I received a backwards compatible PS3. So expect some more series starting soon on the channel here with TXR games and things like that. Unfortunately, I had to buy a splitter, or HDMI splitter, and another PS3 controller, because the one I have is broken, and the one that came with the PS3 doesn't like to play with backwards compatible PS2 games for some reason. And the HDMI splitter I have right now does not like playing or sending signal through it to my Elgato display on the screen for some reason. So the two things I had to order. But after I get those in the mail, expect some new series. First game I'm going to play through is going to be TXR 0. That was one of my favorites of the TXR series, behind Drift 2. And that's the end of this race. Kinda destroyed Takumi there, I'm sorry. Yep, Takumi, you're gonna have to put some more time in it, Akina, to beat me next time. There we go, we beat the Lake Akina stage. So now we're going to be moving after I buy some parts here. We'll go with that LSD. We're going to be going to the Akina downhill, I believe. Save the game or progress. Continue. I believe this is downhill Akina. I can't read Japanese. And Ikitani of the Akina Speedstars. In this mode. Loving the wheels, Ikitani. Fit the S13 perfectly. I don't know how an S13 beat an Evo off the line, but it did. Now the daytime stages is where you can really see how bad the graphics look in this game on Technopirate, or on a non-emulation, or I should say that this is an emulation. And the inevitable Nani when we pass Ikitani there. Top tier stuff. But yeah, daytime makes this game look really weird and funky. It probably looks a lot more weird for me than it does for you guys. He doesn't understand how we're beating him. You know this is an Evo 9. He's driving an S13 on a downhill. Now I'm hoping that when I'm recording this, these songs are not super copyrighted, because a strike would be very bad on my channel, as some of you guys would know, and I have no way of turning down the music. It does certainly help with me driving better. I do love some Eurobeat when I'm driving. And final lap. That was a perfect turn if I do say so myself. Now we're going down the downhill. Super scary. And luckily we don't take any damage from hitting things. Just noticed that the middle piece for the spoiler is carbon fiber. Did not know that. Hate that you like sometimes downshift to get the speed going and then you just get stuck. We should be coming around the final couple turns here. Not sure though. Yep. First place. Of course I win. Who do you think I am?
目から鱗が落ちた。本当のドリフトってどういうもんなのか生まれて初めて分かったよ。次こそはあんたから少しでも技を盗んでやるぞ。また一緒に走ってくれよな。
Alright, so that's one S13 down, but we have another one coming up here. Hopefully you guys can realize who this is, me saying that. No, I got that order wrong. I should know better than that. We gotta race Mr. Guardrail himself, or at Guardrail Lover 24 of the Miyogi Night Kids. Man, I really did confuse that order. Anyways, all-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive. See what happens. The next S13 we race is after the next person, which that is how it happens in the anime. We race Mr. Guardrail 1, and then we're gonna race Mr. Guardrail 2. Actually, Ikutani's Guardrail 1, Nakazato's Guardrail 2, and the next person's Guardrail 3. That was a perfect overtake. I don't think this is Miyogi. I mean, I would assume it is because of you know, racing the Night Kids here, but it doesn't really feel like Miyogi. Not that I know that what Miyogi would feel like, but from like the anime and watching how the cars take their turns, it doesn't really feel the same. Of course, me not being able to read Japanese is going to be a thing I'm going to say throughout this entire series, but that really is a hindrance to the information that's going on or being given. And that was a long turn. Hairpin coming up here. I was stuck in the top of fourth there, I didn't realize it. Another checkpoint bites dust. Have to downshift to third there to get some power going. And there's the finish line. Perfect. Maybe next time, Nakazato. Now, as we're progressing through the story, you guys probably know who Guardrail Lover 3 is. That's who we're going to be racing next. Yep, there he is. B16A Lover 2. With the Mugen shirt. Shoji Shingo. You're not gonna do any bumper tapping of me, Shingo. Unlike those other fools, I am not rear-wheel drive. Oh my god. I think you never get into 6th gear in this. To get the downshift to 3rd to try building up any speed after corners. Surprised he didn't make us do a gum tape deathmatch. The gearing is really weird on this car. Another checkpoint here. And you really do get lost in the music when playing this game. Eurobeat just fits driving perfectly. Or Spirited driving through a mountain perfectly. And there's the finish line. Easy peasy. Defeated the Mugen lover. Yeah, Shingo, we got it. Alright, so we're gonna be racing the next S13 I was talking about earlier on. And this one has a driver and a co-driver. Yep. Mako and Sayuki. Impact Blue. Lady. These were the people who are talking about was going to be the next S13 race. And here we are. Blue versus blue. What can we do? Alright, hope we can take the W home today. That was a bad crash. Oh god. Come on, we can pass him at this corner. Guess not. This one for sure. And this car handles great. As long as I don't mess up. Final lap. Now let's try not to mess up on that same corner I did at last time. I believe it was that one. So Mako and Sayuki, Impact Blue is being held down by dead weight. You should know that reference if you watched any of the manga, or if you watch any of the anime or read the manga, you'll know the reference of the dead weight. And that's why they cannot beat me. And we should be coming around to the last corner here. And there we go. Impact Blue defeated. I think she was hitting on us. That's the next stage complete. So that's technically stage 1 of the anime done. They beat Impact Blue, and that's the end of their summer. So we're gonna be coming back here with stage 2. And we've completed spec 1 of the tuning parts. So that means we've unlocked the next spec here. Makes the car even faster. And here's the invasion of the Land Evo Bros. I actually forgot this dude's name. Evo versus Evo. Evo 5 versus Evo 9. And this gets me hyped here. That Eurobeat came on, is like, man, insane. I will hit all corners now instead of just some of them. I don't have that much wiggle room here, so I apologize for me hitting all the corners. Have to downshift all the way to second for that one. Amazing there's no traffic out in the middle of the day. And this is not easy. Should be getting to the last section after this corner. I am a cool driver, thank you. And that is the finish line right there. Perfect. Here's Eminem. I believe he's the next person we're gonna race here. Following true to stage order. But I'll have to leave that for the next episode. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already to be updated when I upload the videos. So have a good one, everybody.